Hey, hey, hey. It is hump day and it's almost 12 o'clock. So I've come on just a bit early. And today I just wanted to share. I had a great client testimony in the sense of sharing her thoughts. And it prompted me to think about coming on here and sharing them with you. And also just thinking about, do you feel like you're on a merry-go-round? Have you been here before? Something, you've sparked a new goal and you were so excited about it, right? But then you wake up every day feeling the same way, feeling like you're still on the same merry-go-round over and over and over. I understand that feeling. I know that feeling. And maybe you've stepped on the scale after a big night out, going out just for dinner. Maybe you have a really big event that's coming up, either a 50th birthday party, maybe a wedding, holiday. There's so many things that can happen in our day, in our life, that we're looking forward to, but we're not where we want to be. And it even could be that you've actually had a huge wake-up call by getting a call from the doctor's office that you need to make a change. If this is you, then you're here, you're listening to this. Because the only way to get off that merry-go-round and to start something new is to really step into that and make that change. You could have stayed, maybe you've been trying to stay clean and eat really well. You've started your exercise routine. You're creating that space and time for yourself, right? Some big changes. You're like, yes, I'm in. I'm going to do this now, right? So you've got the knock on the head, or you walked into the brick by all those things that are coming up. And you're like, yes, I'm in, and I'm going to keep going. And then all of a sudden, it just feels too hard. And the reason it feels too hard is because you've got this thinking of it's all or nothing. An all or nothing mentality of thinking, I'm just going to do this now. I've got it. I'm not going to do this again. It's going to come crashing down on you. And the only reason why is because that will end up being a burnout for you. It's not sustainable. You are chasing the end result and trying to make it happen in a short-term process. And it all relates back to this merry-go-round that we've been through over and over and over. And now we realize that we need to make a change. And the only way to make a change is to do it sustainably. If it's not sustainably, you're going to burn out. It's going to feel so hard for you. You're going to just go down that rabbit hole, right? So, and what happens is you can go really, really hard, but then something will pop up, right? Like something changes in your schedule, and all of a sudden, maybe you eat something, right? You get off your plan, you skip that workout. And then all of a sudden, see how the steps start spinning out, right? And then one wrong turn changes something else. And then you eat this or you do that and another. And then all of a sudden you're blown out again. And a few weeks or months, you're in the same place, back on the merry-go-round, and it's painful, it's frustrating, you feel like you've given up. And this is really where you can look at it and say, it's time for the transformation. It means that you are ready. You know that you maybe need some help. And maybe that if you're on and listening to me right now, maybe this is the time that it's time to step into that next step and get the help, and know that it's okay to get the help. So the really good news is you're not alone. Okay. I hear you, and I'm here, and I understand that this mentality and where you are today did not happen overnight. It's taken time. Do you know this testimony I'm going to share with you? She actually said it's so much easier. Like you don't realize how easy the weight comes on and how hard it is to get it off. And it is much harder to get it off because it makes you have to start controlling some of the things that are happening around you and not to fall off the track. But here's the thing. I've got some really fantastic stuff for you today. Okay. And it's better to find a way to get to your goals, to not drain you and drain your energy and your daily habits, because that is where you've been. And we want to change that, right? We want to set you up for success rather than failure. And failure is what you've been doing, the same thing over and over, not seeing the same results. What do you need to do? And I'll be honest with you, I think in most parts of our life, we do need help. You might not realize you need help, but you might be talking to a girlfriend. Maybe your relationship hasn't been going great and you open up and talk to your girlfriend, you have a coffee and you start nutting it out, right? Because she's been in a marriage and her marriage is maybe really happy. Or it might be, you know, something at work where you sit down with your boss or a colleague and you have to nut things out and they give you a plan and a strategy. Well, this is the same thing with looking after our health, right? We're looking after our health, our mindset, the nutrition, the exercise. And when we have so many other balls going in the air, you don't know where to go, right? We get confusion. And a confused mind does nothing. So we want to find the right thing for you to help you to see the results, to believe in yourself and trust the process. It's always about trusting that process. So as I was chatting with this client of mine the other day, you know, she actually ended up saying, you know, she realizes now that she needs to build a healthy lifestyle to stay consistent. And she also even said she realizes it's a long-term journey, not a short-term one. You know, she's been on a cycle of bad habits. She's let herself go, but she wants to now achieve those goals. When she's not where she is right now, she's not feeling good about herself. And, you know, when you don't feel good about yourself, you take it out on your family. You don't want to be one of those people that takes it out on your family because you're not happy within yourself. So finding that happiness in yourself is like you just can't make excuses anymore. We want to get through. What is it? Where is it? Right? Because it's so much harder to get it off than to put it on. And it's a fact. You know, she'd also expressed that she's got rolls around her stomach and it makes her feel so uncomfortable. You feeling that? Is this what you're sitting there and you're going, yeah, I understand and I get it. She wants to feel toned around her waist, right? And she was eating, wasn't keeping track, probably spinning out food-wise anywhere from 15 to 2,000 calories. But remember when we talked about on the other call, I talked about where are you? What level are you in your exercise? And are you doing the exercise? And she wasn't doing any of that. So she was thinking that it would just fall off somehow, that doing a little walk was okay. You know, taking your dogs for a walk was part of helping her to achieve that result and that goal. So we've got a perfect plan of attack. We put together a daily tracking system for her. We know how many calories roughly she should be eating. We've got her on a workout plan. And the best part of this was how she felt. You know, she shared with me that she was so grateful for the support and the voice that she had on the bad day that kept her going. My voice was bigger than her own voice in her own head. That's a really powerful message, because when we get in our own head and we think we can do it alone, what's in your head is the lower grapes of the vine, right? We're in a lower frequency. And I get in those frequencies because I am such an energy bubble and I'm always positive and everything else, right? But there's days like I'm feeling a little drained today myself personally. I'm feeling like my energy is a little bit down and I need to refill my cup too. So it's normal for us. But when you are trying for so long on something and something is not changing, it is time to look at another way, right? And that's where, when she had me in her pocket, where she could text and say, and we also, you know, it's a group coaching that we've got coming up. That is the important part of having somebody there for you, having that release, that person that can help you along that road and that message, and get you out of your own head. Because when we're in our own head and we're not in a good place, and we're in the low bottom feeding part of our life where we're feeling down, feeling depressed, you're just going to do and feel, you're going to feel like it's not working. You're going to not trust the process, and probably do something like eat some chips or have a tub of ice cream, or who knows what we do when we get into that part of feeling down about ourselves and get a bit of depression, or wherever that rabbit hole for you is where you go. We don't want you to do that anymore. So it's about understanding this and also realizing that there is help out there. And I wanted to come on today because her message was so important, and I knew I had a message to come on to share with you as well today. And sometimes, you know what? You just need to hear it. You need to hear it and know that you're not alone, and that, oh my gosh, yes, I've been feeling that way. And, you know, it's okay. It's okay. You know, I had a call with my mom this morning. It was so nice. And I got emotional on the phone. That's probably why I look a little bit run down. I got emotional speaking to my mom. You know, I haven't seen my parents in a while, and it's challenging, right? There's lots of things, and everyone has stuff going on. But it was so nice to be able to sit and have a chat with my mom, even though it's on FaceTime. So sharing and having that someone to understand where you're going from, Sasha's just walked in, is so important. So I want to encourage you, if this is you and you're hearing this message, that is the intention here. If I can speak to one person today that they feel like this was the message they needed to hear, I feel a lot. Oh, I just got goosebumps, right? Like, you always know when you're saying the right message when you get a sign, and those are signs that embraced. Mind you, I am feeling a little bit cold. It's really damp today. So if this is you and you're hearing this message, I want to encourage you to book a call, book a strategy, clarity call, same thing. I think I've called it a clarity call for the post. And let's figure out the next step. And I'm also really excited because I have my membership again opened up. We had started it earlier in the year and we shut it down. There was some other things that we were working on, but it's open. And I'm so excited about it because it's a really great way to just dip your toe in, be around my voice more often, hear the encouragement and the support, be around where you want to go, right? And I'm so excited about this. So the link will be above to be able to check out and join the membership. But if you want to just jump on a clarity call, I encourage you to do that. It is just going to help you in the long run. So I hope this message is coming to the right person at the right time. And if you are committed to you and your health goals, then let's make it. Let's do it together. Let's grab arms and link arms, and let's set those next steps for you, because it's all those steps that will give you the results long term. Baby steps end up being huge results. Baby steps every day in our life in the right direction is going to give you the results that you're looking for. So I hope this message has come to the right person. I hope you're hearing the heartfelt person, out here reaching out for you. I'm speaking to you. So hopefully that you are listening and hearing and knowing you're not alone and their support. All right. So have a fabulous hump day Wednesday. Comment below where you're hearing it from, what time you're hearing from, say hello. And if you want to jump into the monthly membership, just comment below or DM, claim my spot, claim. And as soon as the link is ready to go, I'll send it to you and you can join and join the group and me, and let us get going into the next steps for your health goals. Have a fab day. Talk to you soon. Bye.